welcome to my platform. Welcome. I want to come briefly. As I was driving today, I was thinking about so many different things and how the world have changed since, the upbringing as far as when I was younger and, how people just don't respect one another. And also the laws, how rapid the laws have changed recently. So I am looking into some business propositions that was put on the table. And, we have to be careful because one thing, there's a lot of scams out here. And you just have to trust no one. The Bible tells us trust no man. So I had to really do some research today, and I'm still doing some research because the Bible also tells us be not anxious for anything, nothing. And when someone present to you a business opportunity, you have to be prayerful. You have to be very careful and really pray about it before you make a decision. And so that's what I have done. I have prayed about it, and I will continue to pray because some of these things come out in prayer and fasting. So the Word of God clearly tells us that to pray and fast. So I don't want to jump the gun too soon. And I was listening to this person that I follow on YouTube, very knowledgeable when it comes to business propositions. And I'm really learning some things as far as, business-wise. But she did a video on how some of the realtors and some of the people that are selling homes, how they are so greedy now that they began to scam the people that, they work for. And, so some of the things she was saying to just do your homework, do your research. Come on, Noah, do your research. And, go get your towel. So she was saying, do your research and make sure that you follow up on what they are saying to you, because she had ran into someone who's tried to scan her. Is it scan? But put a scam on her. So she said she drove from Louisiana to Sumner Town in Texas, but it was past DFW. And she looked at this property, this piece of property, and the property wasn't even in his name. But before she got there, he told her that the property was in his name. He could not bring up the titles. He could not prove that the property was in his name. But he had been selling property in Texas to other people, and they really didn't do their homework, or they didn't search him out. They just took his word and went by his word, saying that, he was good and he was well known. It was in a small town that he was well known of selling property. Yes, of selling properties. And so she put him on blast. She put him on blast, and So she just continued to ask him questions, and especially about the property, how long he had the property, so where was the property located, and he gave her all falsified information. But she said if she haven't looked everything up, she couldn't locate him as an owner. She couldn't locate the last previous owner, and where he said the property was, she couldn't find it. So she couldn't find it on the internet. When she researched, she drove in that area and tried to find the address or whatever. But anyway, she called him back after driving so far, and she began to cry and break down, and she was like, you just scanning people, you lying to them. And she put him on blast for that. And she called him and asked, she said, who is your boss? Or, because I think he had a boss, or he said he had went into business with this. Yeah, I think he went into business, and he had this partner, but he didn't want to give out the name. So he kept beating around the bush for about a week or two, not giving the name out. So he never did. Here, stop it. Don't do that.
That was my clothes.
Don't do that. And so she followed him and called him back. She called him back the week after she had driven so far to see if he would give her names.
I got it.
No, you don't. Put it out. Names of the person.
I got it.
No, that's not right. So he could.
I got it.
Stop it. I mean it. Stop it now. So he could never provide the name, or he just didn't want to give the name. And maybe it was a fake name. We never know, but she never did get the answers that she was looking for. So she did, I think she did 2 videos on him. But anyway, she taught me doing business, you have to be really, really careful. You just can't take anyone's word, and you have to follow up. You have to follow up with what they saying. And when she meant following up, don't put them on, baby. She meant, going out there and doing your research. Take that off. Take it off, Noah. Take it off. Well, you got to mind. See, when you don't mind, that's what happens. You bump your head and everything else, okay? So what she did is did a follow-up and did her research. So every time she would come to a dead end to whatever he told her. And so it really taught me some things, and I had been following her for a while on YouTube when it comes to business and everything. But one thing that I have learned doing business in different cities, they have different laws, they have different zoning and planning. They have which is zoning and planning, and it's you got to get permission when you have your own land. You still have to get your permission, get their permission. When I say they, I'm talking about the city, the zoning, the engineering department, the building inspectors, and all of that. You have to get permission before you can even think about doing something if you have your own land. So yes, it's your land, but it's so much that comes with that, you know, so much information that you need to know. Just don't put up anything without, you know, doing your research and everything, because if you put up certain things in different cities, that, you know, you could get in trouble, get yourself in trouble big time. So, you know, as far as even, you know, if you're thinking about going into a building, a structured foundation that's already set up, you just can't walk in there because you done paid some money to somebody and they are written it out to you. So if they are renting it out to you, you still have to know the laws. Stop it. You still have to know the laws, and you know, you might have to pay.
You're talking to me?
Some kind of inspection for that. You know, you have to ask the right questions and see who's gonna cover what. And it's not the case that the owner covers everything. You know, it could be in a contract, you know, in fine writing. And so you just have to ask the right questions and read the fine print. You know, most of us don't read the fine print. We just so excited and start signing things on the dotted line.
Is it okay?
And then when you get into the building, or you get this mortgage payment or this home that you have been looking for, and you say this is it, but it's clauses in everything. And if you don't read, stop that. If you don't read the fine print, stop it, then you know, it will be on you. So that's all I'm saying. Just be caution, be careful, and pay attention. Pay attention, because it's a lot of scams out here, you know. And I think back to her, I think she said she had she was on social media and found this person on social media. So he was really doing some advertising and scamming people all over, you know. And just because you live in a small town and you think that you don't have to do your research because you know this person and you've been knowing this person probably since they were small and grew up, you know, together, whatever the case may be, or you knew that he had or she had this business and you're in a small town, don't trust no one. Don't trust no one. Do your research, because you don't want to wind up, you know, putting something on a property and you have to have it removed. So do your research. Do your research. You want to say something, Noah? I'm about to end it. Okay, come over here. Okay. Noah wants to say something to y'all.
Hey, what about hey? Hey? Okay. And now we're gonna sing a song. Hey, we're gonna sing all my night. Now let's sing it.
All my life.
And sing, oh my God.
Well, you got to get in the camera, see?
All my life. Oh my gosh.
Silly.
That's silly. No, we're going to say, da, 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 mama.
I have no ideas about these songs he be singing.
Oh, da, 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 with my hands.
What? But anyway, You know, they kids grow up very, very fast, and I can't keep up with all the songs or anything. But I hope it was clean. Oh my God. Well, see, he's sleeping, and it's time for us to get off. Are you sleeping?
Yep. Are you sleepy? That's my real Noah.
Who is that?
Me.
Who is me?
No. That's the real Noah.
And that's the real Noah?
Yeah. And I'm the real Noah.
Are you the real Noah? Okay. All right. All right, tell him goodbye.
Bye.
We'll see you
See you. We'll see you
later.
later.
All right, we'll see y'all later.
Don't
Bye-bye.
joy, don't cry,
Oh, okay. Don't joy.
and don't cry.
And don't cry.
And
But
don't trip.
Don't what?
Don't trip.
Don't trip. But, you know, they want to be joyful. Everybody want to be joyful. They want to be happy and joyful. Okay?
Okay.
You want to show him you're a big boy?
Huh?
You want to show him you're a big boy? Okay, tell him you're what?
I am a big boy.
All right, we'll talk later. Bye-bye.
Bye.